family. If you're in or near Columbia, South Carolina, you've got to visit the House of Hathor, located at 6319 North Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday, it's your one-stop shop for African clothing, African masks, natural soaps, incense, candles, jewelry, and more. Plus, they've got a beautiful event space. Owned and operated by Baba Rutaski and Mama Neterma Canute. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the culture. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the movement. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the people.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the House of Hathor's Libation Liberation Lifestyle Ceremony. That we come to you through the House of Hathor, that we continue to bring the message from our ancestors that will continue to dwell within us, that it continues to influence us and enlighten us as we continue to be the true vessels, altars, and temples of their great energy, spirit, and soul. We come to you this day with a message that fulfills our destiny, our purpose, our intentions, that we may bring the light into the darkness, and that we find balance, harmony, and order in our thoughts, words, and our actions as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes of life. So let us bring the ancestors. Let them be acknowledged. Let them be honored, and let them be venerated for all that they continue to restore within us, for all that we continue to be remembered to our true selves as spiritual beings having human experiences. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, your dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in the honor of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and our fathers, our sisters and brothers, our children and their children, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, our aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and elders of the community, that we pour this libation in your honor. In the honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the creative spirit, we pour libation. Ashe. For our esteemed ancestors, who laid the foundation for human civilization, and who provides the wisdom to which we live, and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity, no matter the cost, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, that we continue the fight of our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation. Ashe. And finally, for our children and their children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time will vindicate our race from all adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genius of our ancestral humanity, we pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canity. It is done. Our great ancestor of all ancestors is satisfied. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Dua Nater. So we say, Hotep, peace and power to you all this day, my brothers and sisters, as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes of life, that each of us have our own design, that we live within. Each of us has our own code that the ancestors have given to us, that we may be awaken that code, and that we may live within that code that dwells within us. That interconnection that we share with life and nature, with the universe, with life and nature and our ancestors. It is the foundation of life that perpetuates and it strengthens our resolve. It continues to move us forward. It continues to protect us as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes. And that the ancestors are giving us today. They are giving us knowledge and wisdom through the information and the instructions that they have transcended to us. And they're letting us know that as we continue to awaken the code that is within us, as we continue to learn what it is that we are designed to do and live in that design, that we have a protective energy, a protective spirit, a protective counsel, a protective guide, a protective ancestor that is with us every day, and it blocks so much negative energy that wants to infuse within us, that it disrupts us. And that ancestor that each of us have, we have that one ancestor that has been with us since our birth. And it has blocked so many things that has come our way. And that it does not block us from going through life changes. It does not block us from going through chaos or obstructions or distractions. But it will give us the opportunity, and it will give us knowledge and wisdom that we may discern what is right for us and what is for us. And that is what the ancestors are bringing to us today, that as we awaken our code that is within us, as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes of life, that we will continue to live the life that we have been designed to live for the ancestors, that we may be a perpetuation of their energy, their spirit, and their soul. Because we are the vessels of life and nature. We are the temples of the spirit, the energy, and the soul that dwells within us. We are the altar of their existence. And as we continue to awaken our code, the code that has been given to us since our birth, that the spirit, the energy, and the soul of our interdependentness, our interconnections, our interrelationships, and our interactions that we dwell within and that we operate within that code, that we awaken within ourselves, that we find balance, harmony, and order, and we live within our truth, that our values, our interests, and our principles continues to be our foundation that we stand on, and that no one can move us from that foundation unless we give them permission to move us from that foundation. And I don't know of any one of us that would give somebody permission to move us off our foundation. So we have to make sure that we awaken the code that is within us. Awaken the code that you have that is a connection to your ancestors, to the great ancestor of all ancestors, to the universe, because we are all interconnected, interrelated, and interdependent with everything that you can feel, that you can listen, that you can see. You are interconnected with everything that is within you as well as outside of you, that is without you. Awaken the code that lives within you, my brothers and sisters, and let the ancestors guide you. Let them protect you. Let them continue to enhance, increase, and enrich you so that you can live the more abundant, the more prosperity of life that you are supposed to live, as well as create and manifest and generate, build what you are designed to build that is a reflection of your ancestors and of the universe and of life and nature. That is your Holy Trinity. That is what has been placed within you so that you can bear witness to the energy, the spirit, and the soul, and that you can tell the story. You can write the story. You can live the story. You can create your story. That is the code that you must awaken within yourself. And as you awaken that code and as you continue to stand firm on that code, that is your code. That the ancestors will bring everybody to you that is a part of that code, because they have a code too, and they must interconnect with you. Every living person that is a part of your code and you are a part of their code, they're the only ones that you can interconnect with, interrelate with, that you can interact with, and that you are interdependent with. That means that you must share things together. That means that you must unite with them. That means you must cooperate with them. That means you must create with them. That means you must have a sense of purpose with them. That means you must have faith not only within yourself, but within everybody else that has the same code as you. But you must awaken your code so that you may attract, and that they must be attracted to you. And it won't be a lot of people. It will only be a few. possibly about 7 to 9 people that will interconnect, be interdependent, be interrelated with you, and it may not come from family. It will be from others that are part of your spiritual family, that are part of your energized family, that are part of the ancestral family that dwells within you. It may be people within your family, but more than likely it won't be all of your family, because you have a biological family, but you have a spiritual family as well. But only when you awaken your code within yourself and you do what is just and what is right, when you do things that are in propriety and reciprocity, will you awaken that code. That means you're living in your truth and that you're finding your balance. You're living within your harmony and you're living in order of the spirit, the energy, and the soul, your trinity that dwells within you. So let us live, love, and learn our processes. Let us live, love, and learn our code, awaken our code, and let us live, love, and learn within our own ancestral deliverance within life and nature. So we say peace and power to you all this day. Let us continue to be that which we have been designed to be. Let us continue to be the vessels, the altars, and the temples of the ancestors so that they may guide, so that they may protect, so that they may nurture, and so that they may be accountable for us as we are accountable for them. We leave you with a cleansing prayer so that we may be absolved of all negative energy that surrounds us, but it does not dwell within us. Peace and power to you all, and Ashe to our ancestors.
O great ancestor of all ancestors, we call upon you this day that you will cleanse us of all negative energies that surrounds us, that you will break all work of negative magic that is against us, that you will take away from us all envy, evil, bad luck, and invincible enemies, and that you will bring protection, peace, and prosperity into our lives, into the lives of our children, our children's children, and our children's children's children, into the lives of our families, our homes, and our communities. We now lovingly and peacefully retrieve our energy from all that we have communicated with. We send them their energy back and any energy or energies attached to them. We now cleanse, clear, close, and lock all gates, portals, and access points in the spirit of our ancestors and in the spirit and in the energy of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors. Ashe, 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 Ashe.